Hi there. My name's Charlie. Welcome to the Light Language channel. I currently have a pretty significant fever, but I've spent the last couple of days in bed and I was asked to basically make some sort of. The words I'm getting are transmission and announcement at the same time. Times of illness are, I mean, they're a mixed bag, right? But you could just be spending a little bit more time on the other side of the veil, as we call it, because you are generally closer to death. I mean, most of the time, if you're sick, you're a little bit closer to death. Um, and if you've been sick quite a bit, you're doing a fair amount of work. Actually, it's just sort of part of the game right now that we're all playing. So, specifically, who I've been in contact with a lot are a number of galactics, some of whom name themselves, and Arcturian Council is predominantly who I have coming through. But especially in the last couple of days, there have been several who are just kind of here for the ride, along for the purposes of assisting through and around that which would otherwise kill you. Okay, well, that's we are in the process of cleaning up old contracts set in your cells from former family members because they are no longer available to provide us with our resolution to those contracts. Yeah, new altar, right? Newer. But of the system that we are now, I'm the oldest. So, I don't know why I say that with pride. I just, been doing some life cleanup work during this particular bout of illness. And I'm just sort of announcing that. No, I'm sort of providing you with that context and that information so that the next time you're ill and you're feeling that you definitely need to stay in bed and possibly watch some old movies, old meaning from your childhood, um, just know that there are ways in which you can utilize that for your own healing. And a particular message wants to come through for someone. Hmm. Hold just a moment while I tune in to that. Those of you receiving this broadcast, please know you have closures awaiting you in old media, songs, movies, music, that which comforted you in times of crisis in childhood would be beneficial to take in the next time you are ill. There are layers to all of your media. If you have not seen it, and it exists only in childhood memory, it is a good time to relive it during your illness. We will also be in touch during those times, though we encourage removal of modern technology from your awareness during times of illness. They're specifically referring to your phone. They want you to leave your smartphone like if you're gonna be watching things from the 80s and the 90s, pretend it's the 80s and the 90s. You don't have a smartphone, okay? It just sort of makes it easier because it's easier to handle taking care of old stuck energy that you probably don't even remember that you have, or maybe you do. Maybe it affects you on a daily basis, but it's easier to deal with the old shit than it is to try to deal with the old shit while you're doom scrolling and freaking out about, I don't know, whatever thing is happening in politics, right? So yeah, that's just sort of the PSA for today. And Mabel's outside barking, so I need to go get her. But if you're about to get sick or you are sick and you're watching this, go back to your childhood. Use the illness as a time to pull some things forward so that you can heal it, and you can do it with movies. You really can. All right, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. We'll talk soon. Hope you feel better. Bye.